What's up, everybody? It's your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage, here to bring you another message this evening. It's 5:29 p.m. on, I almost said December 23rd. And I almost said January 23rd, then I'm time jumping. Something happened on December 23rd and January 23rd. And it could also be somebody's birthday. But these dates that I keep, slipping up and mentioning I'm picking up. Yeah, they're very significant for somebody out there. Like a bullet. So when the cat ran into the tube, I immediately saw a gun, like a shot being fired. So maybe maybe somebody just got shot. Maybe somebody got shot on those dates. I don't know. You feel me? But we pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around here that the Most High, places in front of us so that we can be more aware of what's going on in our world and our families and our relationships within us, is what I'm hearing. But it's 34 degrees Fahrenheit and mostly cloudy in Minneapolis, okay? Let's give some thanks to my dad, the Most High God, for bringing us here for this moment. I had to pray a little bit because, I did a reading, and I guess maybe, I don't know if I'm going to upload it yet. If I get another, I might upload it if I get another confirmation. But until then, it's on pause. But I'll talk about it a little bit because it pissed me off when I did it. Sometimes as a reader, we pick up on the energy. And sometimes it's not even just the energy that we pick up on. It is also, we get stories from the universe, from the divine. We get them from ancestors. They come through on the cards. So oftentimes, the things that come through on the readings, the clarifications, the more detailed information about the things that have happened. I really fucked up my hat when I bent it. Damn it, I'm going to buy me another one. I was going to get the one that said goat, but then it kind of made me think about what the goat represents in tarot, and I was like, yeah, I probably won't do that. I got enough hatred. I got enough rumors going around about dark magic and whatnot. But in any given event, it's just crazy, I did a reading, and it was about how somebody faked their own death for a lot of different for some money and some real estate. And then not only did they fake their own death, but then they got plastic surgery. Where in the entire stratosphere outside of Young and the Restless or Passions do people do this kind of shit? This shit really happens, people. You feel me? What in the world? And then so I was already kind of on edge after I did it. So then I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna chill out because I generally I used to have a very horrible temper. Not that I would take it out on people, but I would just be angry, like to the point to where I would cry, or I would just get like I maybe wanted to take it out on people, and I just don't. But I felt myself going to a point of rage again, and that's not good. You know what I'm saying? So then I stepped away. I got some quiet moment, got a little moment to marinate, and then I get a confirmation that I guess in a sense, the story keeps building, the stories keep building. But it's all just ignorance, and it's stupid, and it's selfish, and it's greedy. I'm still tripping off the fact that people would steal something from you, money, or anything. And then they just don't want you to have it that badly to where they would employ the services of other people to either make you yourself, drive you crazy, to get you locked up, instead of just even giving you some of the money. You know what I'm saying? To me, that is insane, isn't it? Yeah, I know. I'm not mad, baby. I'm just talking. Okay? 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 Yeah. So, it's just insane to me. You know what I'm saying? So then I heard something. The biggest injustice is pretending something is not going on or that it didn't happen. And that goes back to people turning a blind eye to things. When they know something's going on. A lot of things that we go through in our lives could easily be solved or handled or resolved. There could be immediate kind of justice if people spoke up and said something. We are all old enough to know the difference between right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? We just are. You feel me? Because it's goofy. Because then, I have talked about things regarding my family. And I may not, like I said, I don't have any physical evidence of this yet. And I don't need it. Because 2 plus 2 equals 4. And 4 plus 4 equals 8. 8 plus 8 equals 16. 16 plus 16 equals 32. So on and so forth. The math is mathing. And so, to me, it's just, I don't know. I get to a point where I'm just disappointed. Like, that's what I just feel disappointment. You know what I'm saying? More than I do hurt. Because what I realize is that, these people have some serious issues. I can laugh about it now. But when I was going through all of the things that I was going through at the hands of people that were supposed to be my family and friends, that shit wasn't funny. Not at all. And there are times where I have felt like, well, maybe I should reach out. Everybody everybody's, I miss these people, blah, blah, blah. And then immediately the new me comes in and goes, you could have died, my G. If anybody were to come to you, this is what I hear. If anybody comes to you and says, do you forgive me? Yes, of course you forgive them because you need to move on. But accepting an apology, them begging to please forgive me, please let's rebuild, none of that would ever be possible if you would have died. I need y'all to keep that in mind. While people are sitting around here, whether it be family, friends, partners, associates, strangers, whoever, when people take things to a level in which your life could have been taken, or that you could have easily ended up in prison or jail for however long. I wouldn't give a damn if it was one day. But let's just say, for instance, that people were trying to set you up to get you put in a very horrible place where you could have got you locked up for a long period of time. When they come back and apologize to you or try to get back into your life, remember, you could have died. You could have ended up in prison and even been traumatized. You know what I'm saying? You could have been homeless. I've been there. You have to think about all these different things that could have happened if it wasn't for the Most High God protecting you and protecting you and guiding you through it. It's just, to me, it's just, I don't operate like, I don't operate on that level in that level of and I never have of greed, of envy, of jealousy. I've never operated on that frequency to where I would even be remotely comfortable doing anything like that to anybody. Yeah, there were times that, somebody and I had beef and I might have taunted them. I might have, listen, if I sat outside their house, they knew it. Or they figured it out. But I wasn't stalking no damn body. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't sitting around wanting somebody to hurt themselves. Not even my worst enemy. But everybody understands what's right and wrong. And that's what I'm saying. These people have some very serious problems. They have to. Because you have a whole collective group of people that all grew up in church, went to school, got their own kids, even grandbabies. Some of these people, grandbabies got grandbabies. They got grandbabies. And everybody's fully aware of the Most High God. This is what I don't understand. If it were me, and I was getting ready to do the things that I know people do to other people, the first thing I'm gonna say is this might really, this is one of those things that God is gonna be like, you're going to hell. This is where it becomes kind of ridiculously hilarious to me. This whole group of people, we're talking about between 30 to 40, if not more people, all collectively decide and go, he won't know this. That is insane. And so now this is where my anger goes to sadness for these people. That goes to like, damn, I feel bad for these people because they're all fucking doomed. Now, I'm not the judge. I'm not God. I'm not Jesus. I don't judge people. I can't, we all make judgments. And some of us here are here and can cast judgment upon people so that they can receive, so that they can get just, so there can be some type of justice done. We can call judgment for justice. We can definitely do that. But we're not here to judge people on their sins. We can cast a judgment on something that somebody did so that justice can be served. But we can't judge a person as far as where they're going or how badly they disappointed God. That's not our job. And so, it's fucked up for them. I just know it has to be. The harsh punishment that comes along with knowing God is watching you and then going, he ain't gonna notice. You're totally dismissing the fact that he's watching you. So basically what you're telling God is he ain't nobody. Nope, he's nobody. That's what these people do. And that's stupid. Because even, let's say for instance, even if nobody's, because what it is that they don't want us to be able to be around to call judgment. They're still going to hell. That could possibly, that is the lane that they come, that's the lane that they drive into once they decide that they're going to do these horrible things to people and think that they're not going to get caught. And let's face it, a lot of these people have already given up their souls to these, and I have to wonder sometimes, I don't think that a lot of people really believe in it. I think they just do it because they know that something's going to come with it. And if I got to tell these people that they can have this, I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that that's okay. Sure, I'll tell you that. Sure, I'll pledge my allegiance. Sure, I'll give tell you that you can have my soul. Most people, I think, really and honestly, they don't buy into it until they really realize that they've been bought. They've been purchased. You've already sold your soul, and they don't realize it until it's too late. That's what I really kind of feel like happens. I don't think people take it seriously. And if they don't take that seriously, they still don't take God seriously because they still go into agreements with these people to do something that they already know is wrong. That's what I'm saying. And that's even right now I'm feeling flustered a little bit. Because I'm saddened. I feel bad for them. Because a lot of people gravitated towards these low vibrational ass people and these low vibrational opportunities because of whatever lack they were having in their life. A lot of people did. Some people just did it because they were fucking greedy. Now those people definitely knew what they were getting themselves into. They had to. But there are a lot of people that were taken advantage of by these people, and I pray that God forgives that. Because a lot of people did a lot of things based upon their circumstances or hell, even their fear. And a lot of times too, people don't even really realize how real God is until they're at a point where they don't fear anything anymore because they've been through so much. So I pray that the Most High God forgives those that were forced into a very horrible situation because they didn't know God was there. Those people, I really do believe that the Most High, albeit is not wiping the slate, doesn't dismiss what they've done, will offer that grace. I just believe that. 1:44 on the clock when I look down. Confirmation. Okay. I'm just gonna pull an oracle card here just to leave it out on a high note. I'm not gonna do a full reading. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. But this is one of those moments where I totally realize like how blessed I am, how covered I am, how much God truly loves me, because I really could have not, I really could have not been here to have this conversation with y'all. I'm telling you, I mean, I know that. There were two specific times that I know that if it wasn't for God, and this happened within the last 4 years, where I know I should have gone, if not more, because I definitely know and believe that people have poisoned me more than twice. That's so horrible, though. You know what I'm saying? But this is the world that we live in. That is why me doing this is so important. That's why you doing what you do, collective, is so important. To speak the truth. To lead people away from darkness, no matter how you're doing, no matter how you whatever your role is in that. That's why it's important. May you always be on your inner quest is on the inside of this of the bodies, and that's the truth, Ruth. Can I get an oracle card, please? What do you want to leave the collective with after this message? What do you want to leave the collective with after this message? We got the gazelle. We'll just take the gazelle. Gazelles are very graceful, running creatures. It's an earth energy. You could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This really hits home with. But, we are of the earth. We live here. That's for certain. Heightened awareness and ability. Vulnerable. The gazelle represents supreme grace. With every move, this awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hyper-vigilant, and this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty that they spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all those predators but out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. It says, when in balance, you're graceful, perceptive, and artistic. When you're out of balance, you may have food allergies, insomnia, or a racing mind. To bring yourself back into balance, yin yoga, a cozy home, or good food would help. That is the gazelle. I kind of talked about that. Having to just kind of take a step back and get my shit together. And being in the moment as opposed to being in the past moment or even the future moment. It's hard to be in the moment, though, when the moment doesn't really kind of seem to give you comfort. But what I will tell you is that you can always find comfort within yourself, within the Most High. Pray. Even if I'm not one of those. I'm still learning how to meditate to where I can totally quiet my mind. But even if you're not really good at meditating, journal, talk to God, pray. It doesn't have to be quiet. Listen to some music. Just get out of that backward thinking and forward thinking and just be in the moment thinking. You feel me? That's it. 8:28 on the clock. I hope you enjoyed this message. I hope it helps somebody. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, select the all options so that you know all my uploads. You feel me? I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. Oops. Deuces. Savage.